Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac. Random streak is going okay. I mean, the last run was super fast. Isaac again? No, Judas. We were off by like 4 there. This is where the random streak could go terribly wrong. I'll tell you, you know what? I'll show the seed right off the bat. X2, X4. This is where you insert a rap. X2, X4. Oh, what's the booty for? It's for putting it down and waxing the floor. Doesn't really make any sense, but 3 Kiwi 8 will finish off the seed there. And butt bombs. Butt bombs are okay. I was gonna say, let's wait to see the seed until we survive the first floor, but I know my video uploading process, I scrub through like the first 30 seconds of the video to find the seed to put in the video description, so basically I would just be creating more work for myself if I did that. Yo, that is actually awesome. We get 2 spirit hearts. That sack was like out of control good. We could go to our shop if we wanted to and buy a spirit heart. Butt bombs now factoring in here as well, since we can, well, actually have an opportunity to blow up all of these tinted rocks that seem to be showing up, even if the second one didn't turn out that amazing for us. And then, holy crap, Guppy's tail in our secret room in a red chest. So many weird, like, aberrations so far. You wouldn't expect to see a sack out of nowhere, at least not on, like, the first loot drop of the game. And then you wouldn't probably expect to see a red chest in our secret room, and there it is, and it contains a Guppy item. So I would say lucky us so far. So we also got Flatworm as our trinket from that golden chest. I would say, you know, a key is about the right price for Flatworm to still feel good about it. I don't feel like we grossly overpaid for a trinket that is somewhat cosmetic. The ability to more easily hit enemies is worth something. It's probably worth more than a key, but early on, you know, keys are pretty valuable. And then Pageant Boy to actually give us guaranteed enough consumable clout here to go into our shop and hopefully pick up, well, anything that's passive. None of these are passive. You blow this guy up, take a nickel, and you pick that up. Okay, so that gave us the sun. I'd say that overall that went relatively worth it. Yeah, I mean, we could have gotten a Sharp Plug, but we're never going to use that in conjunction with Book of Belial. So here's what I think we do here. I think we go in. Ooh, interesting. Play this guy. Play this Judgment. Even more so than getting money, I think it's valuable to maybe get an HP upgrade here, considering who we're playing as right now. Another key's nice. Not going to donate to the key beggar. We can also always get, well, we didn't get HP, but we can always get money back from this blood bank. I want to leave one blood bank alive, because we might be able to play it. Okay, we got a demon baby and 2 extra bombs. I don't think we bother popping the sun card. I'd consider that a pretty good haul, actually. You know, blue map's pretty okay. Demon baby is pretty okay, so how does that come out in the wash? I'd say is pretty okay, to be honest with you. Sure, why not? Blow both of these up, hopefully get something. But we are out of bombs after that point. Wow, we blew them up and we got the Steam sale. This whole run is like, at least so far, we shouldn't, you know, count our chickens yet because the luck can change. But this whole run so far is like the best possible fringe case scenario happening, that could happen, I should say, is happening. So far so good on that front. We're also back up to 8 cents despite playing the shit out of that Judgment. We can totally go to our boss trap room. How could we not open these stone chests at this point? We gotta be feeling like there's a good chance for something decent in there. Whipworm or Flatworm? I have to admit, I have a soft spot for Flatworm. I like making it easier to hit enemies. And our shot speed is not bad by any means, so I mean, it's not urgent for us to get Whipworm. If we eventually decide we want it, we can go back for it. Fuck the blood bank. We'll take the Eternal Heart. That actually makes it much easier for us to take a deal with the devil, because we know we'll have some red HP available on our next floor. Got keys. Maybe find something half off in our shop. Anti-grav. That's our first kind of whiff. And even anti-grav, I think, is like one of the best whiffs that you can have. In terms of, like, this item might be sort of bad, but also has some good elements that are fairly, like, you know, undeniable to go along with it. That was almost a horrible dodge. Almost as bad as the Dodge Durango, am I right, car nerds? Fellow car nerds? I don't know. The Dodge Durango may well be a good vehicle. I took a Dodge that I knew. And you can't take the Dodge Ram, right? That's, it's got the best in industry 150,000 kilometers powertrain warranty or something. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Please give me a bomb. We can't get in there. We can go to our shop and maybe buy a bomb, but not sure if that's worth it. Anti-grav kind of gets hard countered by Little Horn, because we're going to build up all these shots, and then dude's going to teleport away. Make himself kind of tough to hit. But he's almost dead anyway, thanks to Book of Belial, so can't be too mad about it. Experimental treatment we will take, but let's take it after we go in here so that there's no chance for us to get an HP downgrade. We got the Pact, which is awesome. No HP upgrade. I think we did get a rate of fire increase, though. Yeah, let's take BFF over the bomb. As much as it might be nice to have that bomb, I think we're better off going with something that gives us a guaranteed payout. Okay, I mean, we're in a great spot here. We have Deal with the Devil Precedent. I think experimental treatment was a positive there. Plenty of keys so we can continue kind of rolling along here. BFF is good for the future. There's no... I mean, we could play that, but... I guess we could have gotten hurt with a Red Heart instead of having to get hurt with the Spirit Heart, which actually would have been pretty advisable. Pop the Sun here. Just to not only speed this up, but make it less likely that I'll take damage in the process. Yeah, I mean, the anti-grav plus our increased rate of fire is actually working out pretty nicely so far. We do want to go to the secret room, but we don't really want to use a second bomb to get into our item room. So let's just go to our item room first, because maybe it'll be 10 bombs, and then we'll think differently. We're going to use a key either way. Well, I guess then wouldn't make a difference. Cancer, actually pretty good. Mostly good for the Spirit Hearts right now, but the invincibility may prove prudent a little bit later on. Okay, one bomb makes a big difference here. So actually, it'd be a good time to go to our shop. One bomb turns into 4 bombs, turns into 3 bombs and a Spirit Heart. Plus, we actually get to explore another room here. Who knows what kind of greatness might befall us there? Absolutely nothing. And now we're in a very interesting spot because we got Diplopia, but also Black Candle, which is amazing in its own right. So, I think you take Diplopia and double Black Candle, as weird as it is. And then you get Black Candle for free, also a Spirit Heart, but you get to keep Book of Belial. We don't have our bomb anymore, but I guess we got Black Candle for 7 cents, because we bought Diplopia. Plus, we got the extra consumables out of it, which I guess is the right way to buy Black Candle. But all things considered, maybe a little bit of an underwhelming use of Diplopia, but we get to keep Black Candle. Or, sorry, we get to keep Book of Belial here, and get the value of Black Candle, so... Plus, we just had a daily where we actually made very good use of Diplopia, so I feel like I'm not all Diplopia'd out. I love the item. I wish the item loved me back in more situations, because I oftentimes end up taking Diplopia and then being like, you know, I'm not doing anything with this fucking item. Health up. Decent. Nothing wrong with that. Could be a health downgrade. Good to know for the future. So far, anti-grav has not come back to bite us in the ass basically at all. It's a good situation to find ourselves in. Enemies that charge us are particularly vulnerable to it. We got a chance at an arcade on the next floor as well. Alright, just run into it. Yeah, like I said, enemies that charge us particularly vulnerable. Man, are we gonna get over 15 cents? We could go back and buy a second Black Candle. No, we're at 13. I guess we did get the Steam sale, so we only need 7 anyway, but sure. The Husk is gonna die. At this point, I'm like, why not give me a deal with the devil? We're already balling so hard. You might as well just allow me to enforce my will on the rest of the game. Okay, 8 minutes. Going down to the caves too. With a good deal with the devil chance. You know what I would actually like to see on this run? I know we have 1 mapping item, but I would like to see more mapping items. We haven't really had one of those runs in a long time where you know exactly where you're going, so you got authority. And now that we've got Black Candle, we can really take advantage of it because of the fact that we can't get a Curse of the Lost. I'm looking for one of those like vanilla style runs. If you want to give me dope synergies, even better. But I would be totally fine with just like a, you know, mapping Book of Belial Nun's Habit run. Feels like it's been a while since we've just been like traditionally powerful. On our last run, just a bunch of Tech X got the job done for us. And Shoop to Whoop, which I guess is non-traditional because it used to suck. 2 bombs. Well, we traded 2 bombs and a penny for 2 bombs, basically. So, I mean, it's objectively a bad trade. But it's better than a lot of subjectively bad trades, probably. Basically lost a penny in the process and a little bit of time. Golden bomb. Okay, well, let's be smart about this and blow these up, because now we got a good chance to pick up some good pills without costing ourselves any. Is Taurus good? I think because we've gotten that speed upgrade, yeah, probably. And Telepills is taking us back to the item room, which wastes no time, really. One makes you larger. Slightly frustrating at worst. I don't think we can get to those golden chests without the ability to fly. There we go. 1 bomb for 4 bombs. 1 spirit heart for free. It's actually not even 1 bomb for 4 bombs now that I think about it. It's 0 bombs for 4 bombs. Actually, you know what? Fuck having a traditional run. It would be good, don't get me wrong, but if I'm going for broke here, give me like Tammy's head, car battery, Death's touch, parasite, cricket's body, and soy milk. Yeah, I'll say. Well, we don't need Tammy's head if we get soy milk. Give me soy milk or Tammy's head. I want to fill the screen with my seed. That maybe was not the right way to frame that. You want me to fill the whole screen with my seed? There you go. If I was actually like into video editing, I would zoom in there. Everyone wants the videos to be edited. The way you edit the video, but nobody wants to forgo like 300 videos a day to make it happen. Plus, I'm too lazy to buy video editing software for this new computer. All right. If it can't be done in the YouTube editor, it's not worth doing. Taking Little Brimstone and Guppy's hairball. That's a joke. The YouTube editor is pretty ramshackle most of the time. And that was good. It vindicates my pickup of BFF earlier, for sure. Now, Little Brimstone is going to do twice as much damage. And for Little Brimstone, that's a lot. More than enough money to make our shop worthwhile, too. Which, if I'm being 100% honest, is like the whole reason I'm even up here at this point. Were it not for the shop and probably Steam sale as well, I would be out of here faster than you can say anti-disestablishmentarianism. You might say, Northern Line, that's a pretty long word, to which I would reply, yeah, I mean, it's a long word, but in the whole scheme of things, it still only took like 2 or 3 seconds to say. That's not a long time to get out of somewhere. And you would say, well, that's a very verbose counter-argument for this facetious discussion we're having. And I'd say, well, you know what? If you wanted to engage in intellectual dishonesty like that, you should have run for president this year. And that's where the audience goes, woo! I don't have to specify what candidate I'm talking about, because this is a polymorphic joke. Whichever candidate you like the least, just apply that reference to them, and you'll be like, yeah, fuck you, Martin O'Malley. That's a joke, because nobody cares about Martin O'Malley anymore. Okay, I found pills. One makes you larger. Why not? Several reasons. You don't need to tell me. It's a rhetorical question. Health up. Sweet. Why not? No permanent Polaroid invincibility to worry about right now. We got Brad gas. I know it's actually bad gas, but I'm going to start anthropomorphizing it. I'm going to make it anthropomorphic. And just call it Brad gas from now on. And we're going to use it like pretty much right away here. Ooh, a luck upgrade. Caused me to lose my anti-grav shots, which is bullshit, Tyrone. First mod I make in Afterbirth Plus, picking up a luck upgrade penny is no longer going to compromise your anti-gravity precedent. Okay? It's fucking bullshit. I'm being facetious, of course. It's not going to be the first Afterbirth Plus mod I make. It'll probably be in the first 3, though. Love when Judas talks dirty to me with his deep voice. You touch my tra-la-la. So now you probably noticed something. Northern Lion, why aren't you using your fucking Book of Belial? We're too strong. You can reach a point at which Book of Belial... It doesn't even get, like, diminishing returns. It's just, like... It's no longer exciting, because you're killing things quickly enough to not even warrant the meager, expensive energy that is pressing the spacebar. And that's basically where we're at right now. I'm like, why would I press the spacebar when I can kill these enemies in the amount of time it takes me to press the spacebar anyway? So, we're in the market to replace this with a, not better, but more situationally appropriate spacebar item. Shoop-a-da-whoop would be a great example. Rosary. We'll pick it up for absolutely no reason. Means that we are going to come across the Bible at some point. Possibly, like, fuck me out of a deal with the devil item or something like that. That was a horrible pickup. If you're playing the seed and you're a little bit behind me, don't pick up the Rosary. It's a waste of your time. Unless you need the Spirit Hearts to survive, in which case, by all means, pick it up. One of these days, the shops are going to be worth it for us, man, I promise. Goat head. That's the good stuff right there. Now, I do expect that we'll have to pay penance for my sins, and I will have to pick up the Bible from one of these deals with the devil. We got the HP necessary to swing it, so, I mean, it's not like it's going to be super deleterious for the, you know, purposes of the run. But, it does make me feel a little stupid, at least. Basically traded a deal with the devil room for an item room that gave us nothing. We didn't even get the 3... Well, technically we probably got the 3 Spirit Hearts, but, you know, they're non-functional for us. One of these days, we're also going to have Taurus work for us. I promise you that. Right now, we're killing things too quickly, but there may come a boss fight at some point that makes it plausible we can actually take advantage of that. Hey, speaking of which, here's a boss fight where we can take advantage of Book of Belial. Figured we just stack up like 13 shots on wherever he's going to drop. Oh, Taurus is about to go. Just in time. Another speed upgrade. Great for Taurus, actually. And an ability to fly. Nothing wrong with that. Down to the next floor. Great chance to go to boss rush. I don't really want to fight for boss rush because as good as our damage is, it's still going to be annoying to fight. So I'd much rather just... Oh, Taurus is going very fast for us now. I'd much rather just teleport in and teleport out. Not teleport in, I guess. Just teleport out. But we'll see. We'll see what items are in there. You know, we're probably only 0 items away from really making it worth our while to do boss rush if there's a good item on there. So what I mean by that... Ooh, Black Lotus. What I mean by that specifically is, you know, if we get, like, a good tiers upgrade like Skinny Odd Mushroom or something, it may be worth our time to do... boss rush, in spite of the fact that that may seem like a pretty meager upgrade. Oh, you know what we should be looking for now? Midas Touch. Midas Touch and 8 more speed upgrades. So we open every room with Taurus and just shit on every enemy. I don't really care about the boss trap room at this point. Taurus, unfortunately for our near future at least, is not really much of a boss rush capable item. Saves you for 1 wave, maybe, at best. But on every other room, it's doing its part right now. We're wasting bombs left, right, and center, trying to pick up maybe a better card. Better than no card, at least. Did you know no card is Dracula backwards? Not a second guppy item. Sure, this is a great opportunity for us to take starter deck. Gives us a 2 of diamonds, which we'll immediately use. Our other card is the Magician, which is fine considering how much of our... purchasing power it took away from us. And then we'll just donate until we can't donate anymore. If we can get to 500... there's no way we're getting to 500 cents. If we can get to 450 cents, I'd consider this like a huge victory. You know, very rarely do you have big leaps forward like that. I don't know what we stopped at, but it seemed like it was decent. All things considered. Alright, Taurus is going. Get in there. Man, Guppy's hairball is getting stacked here. I forgot, actually, that we had a second Guppy item now. Mostly because I forgot that we got our first Guppy item so easily. Like, our first Guppy item just showed up in that red chest on the very first floor. So, normally, I would probably say, fuck it, let's go fight the boss. But because we're so strong and so fast, we're going to come back and try to... Well, not even try to. Guarantee, get to our item room. See what we got in there. The more consumables we pick up, the better. But this is... pretty much just a mission to get to that item room and get the hell out. Now that we've found it, I may explore just a little bit more trying to get... Oh, thank God. It was milk! I may explore a little bit more just trying to get a teleportation card. Don't have it yet. We got like 1 more room to check. There is a skull here, and it exploded. Alright. Well, I mean, we're doing a ton of damage. It's really up to us if we want to do boss rush. And by up to... Ooh, by up to us, I mostly mean, is the item in boss rush worth it? Hopefully we just become Guppy prior to the boss fight, and then... Oh... Prior to the boss rush, I should say, and then we'll know. Well, nobody can say we didn't at least try there. Again, like, I'm doing it out of principle at this point, but there's really no point to us not, or no point to us using Book of Belial. We can make a pretty good case for not using it so we can have it, you know, readily available for boss rush if we choose to do it. Deal with the devil. Polaroid. No Guppy, but 2 very good items in Rotten Baby and Succubus. Okay, you could sell me. Little Steven, My Reflection, Little Haunt. You know, none of them are good enough. It's gonna seem like I'm rushing here, and I'm very conscious of that, I don't want to say bias, but I'm conscious of that prediction that people are gonna have. They're like, oh, anytime I don't do anything, it's always, NL's trying to get more episodes done. He's trying to make episodes shorter so he can make more money. I promise you that's not the case. Was there an item in there worth taking? In an item room? 100%. Little Haunt. I wouldn't be mad about taking Little Haunt. Even Little Steven, right? We do have BFF. But was there an item worth, you know, possibly losing 5 or 6 HP on? No. If there had been an item that was fun, and I guess you could argue My Reflection would be that item, but I would disagree, then I would have taken it, but nothing in there really tickled my fancy. Just kind of a collection of semi-boring items. Headless Horseman. Opportunity to replace our spacebar item, but I don't really think it's worth losing Book of Belial for that. We'll take Death's Touch. Don't need to take my Shadow. I mean, at this point, the run's basically playing itself. In a way, it was really exciting on the first couple of floors. Now it's just kind of getting steamrolled. But there is still the potential for this to go terribly, terribly wrong. That's a Demon Judgment. There's still the potential for this to go terribly, terribly wrong. As a result of the fact that our HP is relatively low. Yo, did Taurus go off yet? If Taurus has not gone off yet, oh, this is beautiful, then we are going to take advantage of it. I guess there were no enemies in here when we started, so there's no chance for Taurus to go off. You're gonna pay out? That was actually amazing. You know, I know you didn't actually give us anything there, but the fact that you almost paid out after, you know, such little, ribbing there, I appreciate. Onsus. Gain some vision. Tower card. Why? Oh my god. That's so good that you just walked directly into this Demon Judgment. Hey, whatever. He gave me a syringe. I'm going to leave that Eternal Heart because I don't want to ruin our permanent Polaroid invincibility. That was really funny, actually. Alright, let's make our way to the boss fight. This actually, if we get more keys, maybe I'll fight Hush. We got a chance for good items down there. We got a great, like, anti-Hush run. Or at least a pretty good anti-Hush run. HP's starting to dwindle a little bit. I don't know, man. I kind of like our ability to just blanket the map here with these flatworm shots. I have to reiterate, I think probably at this point, those enemies are my least favorite enemies in the game. The ones that spawn creep, then become turrets, are just so goddamn annoying. Oh, I know I said I was... Well, I didn't say I wasn't going to spend keys, I said I wanted keys. I thought maybe, somewhat naively, we might get more keys than we spent there. Clearly that did not end up being the case. So I would say the Hush fight is probably... you know, we have 2 keys. Fuck it, let's go for it. Don't use Book of Belial. So, AKA, continue business as usual. We're gonna go fight the Hush. Because you know what? I do feel bad about leaving Boss Rush behind. We did get a deal with the devil as well. That's fine, because we won't spend HP here. We might get hit, but we're not gonna spend any HP. And picking up Lump of Coal for free is really dope. Okay. So, like, sincerely do not die against Hush. That'd be a real disappointment. I think we spend 1 key to go to our shop, hoping to find a key in there. There is no key in there. Oh, but how good is Tear Detonator gonna be? And 2 of Hearts is meaningless. And Hierophant is beautiful. Okay, that's great. We'll just go to one of our item rooms. And we got... Oh, they're both so good. For Hush, Polyphemus. But for the rest of the run, you want Midas Touch, no doubt. Dude, that was a hell of a choice to have to make there. Okay, you gotta get in there. Like I said, for Hush, this is the wrong decision. But for the rest of the rooms we're going to face, Midas Touch is going to be so nice. To be able to run into enemies and do, well, after like 3 or 4 rooms, we'll pretty much be able to do like 99 damage to them. We might as well experience the true value of anti-grav plus tier detonator right there, which is also a dope synergy. Like, I was happy to pay for that. By the way, should have taken Book of Belial into this room now that I think about it. What was I thinking? There we go. We got double usage out of remote detonator through blank card there. To be honest with you, I was thinking it was pretty unlikely I was gonna get that card to do jack shit for us. So I'm pleased that we at least got anything for it. We are gonna have to dodge, because Taurus doesn't pop instantly. I'm trying to spend as much time as possible inside of Succubus. Thank you, Infamy, for your incredible generosity in allowing me to not get hit there. The more time we spend inside of Succubus, the more damage we're going to do. Might cut a meaningful amount of time off of the boss fight. Continuum shots. Okay, you know what? If you're not getting hit right now, don't go for the corner. Just stand still. You can get hit as you can go to the corner as soon as you get permanent Polaroid invincibility. So far, so good. We're actually, you know, doing quite a number on Hush. He's like 60% of the way to death already. Oh, these death touch shots are majestic. So seductive. I'll take you to the whammy shop. I'll lecture like the whammy pop. I don't know why. In my head, it just seemed like a great idea to do Champ Kind from Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, singing his own parody of Candy Shop by 50 Cent. But to be honest with you, it didn't turn out as bad as I thought. That's going to be like track 11 on my album of jingle parodies, though. Because Take You to the Whammy Shop, to be honest with you, I don't think it has single potential. Dude, some of these shots are looking pretty dope. I mean, are you seeing like this sweet-ass awesome blossom of destruction I'm shooting in there? It slowly spirals out into like its own Nelson Mandela. See, Nelson Mandela is, of course, a notorious political figure. I don't know if notorious has negative connotations. I don't mean it. I just mean he's famous. And a mandala is rather a piece of art important to the Buddhist faith. So, you know, it kind of looks like a mandala, and then I figured Nelson Mandela. You know, not every Wheel of Fortune-esque wordplay kind of works there. All right, would be nice to gain some keys. It's like they can hear what I'm saying. It really says something that Tier Detonator is strong enough that I very rarely am seeing Taurus, at least so far. But this should pop Taurus, and then Midas Touch will basically nuke down any other enemy attached to us. And as long as we kill them with Midas Touch, we should be gaining money. So I'm a little surprised we didn't gain money there. I mean, we did out of the chest, but not out of our actual kill. Which is kind of a surprise to me. Okay. Second secret room already. Mom's toenail. Not really that meaningful. Well, we're going to get a lot of money here, one way or the other. And it's our boss fight. That was really fast, actually. This is going to be a quick run, and I'm happy. Not specifically because it's quick, but just because it's been a fun one as well. Oh, that was a great time for that to pop. All right, the Midas Touch damage is definitely real now, if it wasn't before. And go for it. Oh, okay, that is the good stuff right there. That is, as they say, the good stuff. Yuck. Come down here. Open 2 chests. I'm going to go this one, this one. Firemind, Fate's Reward. I would say we whiffed pretty hard probably on Fate's Reward, but Firemind is going to be a lot of fun and also possibly lethal to us, but, you know, that's okay. Firemind is going to be real dangerous. But that's half the fun, man. Where's my war at? Boo, boo, where's my war at? Some people have asked, Northern Line, why are you so into the 2002 song Where's Your Head At by Basement Jaxx. And first off, it's because I end up saying where's my something at a lot, so it really just fits, and that's about it. I wish there was like you know, some greater impetus that I could draw upon, but there really isn't. Where's your impetus at? I really wanted to make sure I enunciated that word clearly. You still alive down here? No? Okay, so I've taken some damage from Fire Mind. Dude, are you seeing this room, by the way? Like, or this, not this room, but this floor? No. This is all about Tier Detonator here. This is like an extraordinarily long floor. It's a little ridiculous. Where's my money? That's not what I meant, and you know it. Just whenever I pop this, I want to stay as far away from hitboxes as possible, so we don't explode ourselves. I'm interested to see how it works in conjunction with the Magician, for sure. Well, this is convenient. We'll come back, grab the key, hit this. Maybe working towards Beelzebub, but to be honest with you, I don't think we're too liable to get it here. Excuse me. Both your asses ought to be frozen right now, just for the record. Okay, here we go. Magician. You see that one shot was like really enormous? I don't know what happened there, but I'm into it. Pretty much the textbook boss fight. You know, that's just your standard blue baby fight. You go in there, you hit him with about 8,000 scythes, you press the spacebar and then bump into him a lot, and then he's dead. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It's another quick one, but if you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.